Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous. Now available in 2020, only from KTEL. The album, Dad AF. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Okay, let's get in this video. I just noticed that when I say, of course I'm back, sounded like Corsicana. Are you guys watching Cheer? I just finished Cheer on Netflix. I'm absolutely loving it. Anyway, happy Sunday. How are you guys doing today? I've had such a great day today. My husband and I got up and we went to brunch, where we always go to brunch, Cafe Patachou in Indianapolis, our favorite brunch spot of life. Let me have a little sip of coffee, please. And then I came home and I had my true crime book club. So if you don't know, my partner Mel and I, we run a true crime book club, which today, yes, we discussed Mindhunter by John Douglas. That was a February book. March's book is March, April, May, June, July, August, September. March's book is Butcher Baker, but today we discussed Mindhunter, and we also announced, after much deliberation for months and months and months, the name of our true crime book club. We have like gone through so many names, you have no idea, okay? But we finally decided on a name for our true crime book club, and the title is The True Crime Book Club. In all lowercase with a period at the end. So come and join. I will link it below if you want to join it. It's on Goodreads. I also talk about it on my booktube channel. Peter likes books all the time. All right, let's get into this video. And before we do, I have a little favor to ask you guys. I have received... It's rolling all around the kitchen. It's an emotional roller coaster. That chapstick's been from here to hell and back. Okay, but anyway, I have received so many DMs and comments and messages from people saying that they are unknowingly being unsubscribed to my channel. And I don't know what that's about, but I am working with somebody from YouTube, and they are trying to help me figure out. And they are like, yes, you are having people unsubscribed unknowingly from your channel. We can't figure out why. So what I need you guys to do, if you could help me out with that, please, is that if you have been unsubscribed to my channel, or if you are currently right now and you go look and you're like, oh, I didn't even know I wasn't, could you put a comment in the comment section below about it? I would really, really appreciate it. Or if it's happened to you in the past, that way, I can, show them some examples of where this has happened. So anyway, other than the people that have messaged me. All right, let's get into this video. Woo! Jen loves reviews. She lit a fire in the community of the beauty world, didn't she? Okay, I did not think I was gonna make this video. And let me explain to you why. I'm very, very confused, okay? If you're looking for a technological video, this is not the place to come. I don't know about ingredients. I have been reading articles about carmine and what carmine is, and oh my God, I'm so confused about all of this. But I have received so many messages from people asking me to weigh in and tell you guys what I think about this whole situation with Jaclyn Hill, Morphe, Jen loves reviews, and Jaclyn Hill's palettes with Morphe. So let me kind of give you a rundown if you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't even know that I know what I'm talking about. I've read the Reddit threads. I watched Jen's video, which was very, very well done. And I just want to send a thank you and well, congratulations, Jen. It was a fantastic video. And it was so well thought out and so well done. But I also want to say thank you for making me do a video that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. No, I do have an opinion about this. So I have a long-standing opinion about this that I think, yet again, this just shows more of what I believe in. Okay, so anyway, this is what happened. So we know that Jaclyn Hill just came out with a new palette with Morphe, right? Okay, so Jen loves reviews, so she's a beauty, and she does beauty videos and all that kind of stuff. She also does a lot of commentary sometimes on stuff that's going on in the community. She does live streams. Her live streams are very, very interesting. So anyway, she did this video, and the video is called, I think it's called Why I Need to Take Down My Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Reviews. So she goes in there and she's talking about how her sister-in-law came to visit, and she was talking about her palette, her Jaclyn Hill 1 palette, and how it just wasn't performing very well. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when you bring somebody home and they don't perform? Anyway, family friendly. Okay, so anyway, she's talking about how Jen had gone on and on and on about this palette, but her sister-in-law, I think her name is Amy, didn't love this palette. And so she leaves it with her and she's like, you test it. So Jen is testing it, she's doing swatches and whatever, and she's like, yeah, this is different. There's something different about this. So she emails Morphe, and Morphe emails her back, and they're like, no, there's nothing different about it. What are you talking about? To us? No. Just buy some more. Just, here, we'll give you a code, girl. No, they don't say all that. But anyway, they're just like, no, there's nothing wrong with it, right? And it goes up to like 2 higher ups or 1 higher up or whatever, and they're basically like, no, nothing has changed. So she's looking at the ingredients list and she realizes, yeah, the ingredients list is different. And one of the additives that is new in the ingredients, so there's the Morphe, okay, there's the Jaclyn Hill Morphe 1 palette, okay, 2017. Then there's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Palette 1 2020. Okay, so it's a completely new formula is what she shows in her video. Very well done. And then there's the Jaclyn Hill 2 Morphe Palette. We aren't really talking about her. She really doesn't matter, okay, about her, okay? Sis, I know she sold her sister to the 1, but she's like, hey, I don't claim her, okay? I'm in college right now. That's what that older sister of Jaclyn Hill is. So anyway, so she goes on and she says all this kind of stuff and she shows that basically, you know, whatever it is. And then she shows this clip where Jaclyn talked in her video about how she owns her own formula, right? That nobody else at Morphe can use her formula. Well, then Jen goes in and she shows how a lot of these formulas are very, very simple. Like her formula of the new Jaclyn Hill 2020 Formula 1 or Palette 1 is very similar to, and she goes in and she shows some other palettes that they've done, one including Jeffree Star's palette that he did the collaboration. Some of the pans. So it's really, or some of the colors. So it's really interesting, right? That all these things are being claimed. Yet again, Jaclyn Hill in drama with Morphe over makeup, over palettes. You know, I mean, at what point, I guess, do you... Okay, so we're going to get to my opinion in just a second, okay? So this is really, really interesting. And I'm watching this all go down and I don't really understand it. But I do know that carmine is a big issue, right? And I even believe, and I could be completely wrong, that when Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson were talking about a specific color, I think it was the green color, right? Or when they were talking about some color, that one of Jeffree Star's concerns was that it wasn't vegan at the beginning, so they had to like make it a certain way so that it was vegan. Like Jeffree Star is very concerned about that because his products are vegan, correct? And cruelty-free. So then this discussion started with a lot of people of like, do you really care if your makeup products are vegan? Do you not really care? Because with the addition of carmine, okay, which is now in the new palette, the 2020 version, carmine, which I just looked up about it, is crushed insects, okay? It's how they get this red color, right? And the FDA approves it, but you have to put it on your ingredients package. You have to include it. It's in food as well. It's in like certain kinds of juices and things like that. So I saw on Twitter this whole conversation that a lot of people were putting out. A lot of like commentary channels, beauty influencers, a lot of people were saying, do you really care if carmine's in a product or not? And I saw a lot of mixed reviews. Okay, well, I have a lot of friends of mine that are strict vegans. And I asked them, and they were like, hell yes, I would care. At least I would like to know so that it was my choice whether or not I made that option, okay? But if I'm under the assumption that I've been using this product and it's not, you know, like, and it's not vegan and I believed it was, you know, and so it's very interesting to me. And I guess you could put it down on the person that they need to read every ingredient of everything that they use, right? I get that, right? But if you're using a product that you believe to be vegan and they just change out of nowhere, like, why are you assuming that that would just happen, you know? Like, I don't know, like, let's just say if, like, a Dairy Queen had a milkshake that was called, I don't know, the plant-based milkshake or something like that. And they used like almond milk in it. And then all of a sudden they switched it and they started using like regular dairy milk and they didn't tell anybody. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's a really, really bad look. Okay, so this is going on. Everybody's making videos about it. Everybody's commenting on it. And I'm sitting over here like, who, me? I get all these DMs. People are like, please cover this. Please talk about what you... I'm like, no, I don't even understand what's going on. I'm so confused and all this kind of stuff. All I know is that Jaclyn Hill's in more drama. Okay, well, listen. If you don't know, I have my own Reddit thread. I have two, okay? But I have my own Reddit thread over on the Reddit, and it's called The Good Judies. I'll link it below, okay? There I was trying to get into my audiobook, Butcher Baker, about the Alaskan serial killer. We don't need to talk about that right now. Okay, so anyway, I go into, just happen to go into, what do you call it? Oh shoot, now I'm in the Beauty Guru chatter. But I went into the Good Judies, and they had linked this thread wanting me to talk about it, and they're like saying, well, you know, at least it's not about Jaclyn Hill, blah, 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 whatever. So then I went over in the Beauty Guru chatter Reddit. Hey girls, hey guys. I love them so much over there in the Beauty Guru chatter. And here's Jen's review, or Jen Loves Reviews, takes down her Jaclyn Hill and Morphe reviews. And what she says in the video is, I no longer can leave these videos up because I don't want to give, this was so, I thought, an important part of the video. She's like, I don't want to leave misguided information. Now, I am going to list the videos, or leave them unlisted with the links underneath. If you want to go see what I said, you can. But I don't want to leave them up so that people come to that and they think I'm giving misinformation because the ingredients have changed, okay? If you go underneath here, it's... Okay, this thread is unreal. Like, they let Morphe have it like nobody's business. And even as I was sitting here thinking about it, I was thinking back on like the 3 years that I have been doing drama in the drama community, over 3 years, 3.5 years. Morphe has been in more drama than I think any makeup company that isn't like an influencer, okay? I mean, like Jeffree Star Cosmetics is with Jeffree Star, you know? And Lunar Beauty is Manny MUA and all this kind of stuff, which, you know, I wanna say something like, this is really interesting to me. I was talking about this in a video and somebody was talking about like, you know, like, well, but you have to separate the influencer from the makeup industry and stuff like that. Well, it's hard to do that, I think, on YouTube when you're actually buying that person's makeup because you watch them in videos and stuff like that. But then you have Morphe, who really the face of Morphe, yes, is Linda, okay? We know that, she's the owner. But it is really these collaborations that they do. Like if you walk into Morphe, it's Jaclyn Hill, it's Jeffree Star's picture. You see all these people's pictures over there, okay, right? So that's really who Morphe is these people that they do these collaborations with. And Morphe has been in a lot of drama since they have started, right? So when you go underneath there, it's interesting what people say. People are like, I do not understand why people keep giving money to Morphe when they've proven over and over that they're incapable of delivering a product that's worth the price. And it goes on and on and on. But let's go into the fact that yesterday, Morphe came out and they made a statement on Twitter. Here we go. Okay. So Morphe comes out with this statement. Are you ready? I think they emailed it to people too. And this is their statement. Here it is. I'm not going to put it up or anything right here. Here you can see it. So right there. We have seen several concerns about, now listen carefully. If you have read this before, and I read it like 3 times, I was like, oh no, see, because you all over at Morphe didn't fool this one. No, 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 no. I got a true crime book club, okay? True crime book club. You ain't fooling this one, not today, not on Sunday. Okay. We have seen several concerns about our original Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette formula modifications and ingredient changes and want to set the record straight. So they're saying they want to set the record straight. So I'm waiting. I'm sitting here waiting for them to set the record straight. We also, so this is in addition to what they were saying, they're telling their intention, we also want it to be clear these formula improvements are out of our collaborators' control. So what they're saying is the changes of the formula, Jaclyn had nothing to do with, okay? But I thought it was Jaclyn's formula that Jen actually showed in her video and Jaclyn put in her video in one of the few videos that she ever films for her channel, okay, talking about products from Morphe that you should go buy, okay? And she says that other people have asked to use her formula, but she doesn't let anybody do that because she signed the paper. She says it in her video. That's her formula. So if it's her formula, how does Jaclyn not know about that, okay? And at the end of the day, if my name was on something that said Peter Monn, okay, and it was a formula like that, you better bet your behind I would know what was in there, okay? I'm telling you right now. I would make it my business to know. Especially if my name at that point was, you know, Jaclyn Scandal Hill, okay? And everything that I did had some huge scandal with it. You better bet your behind that I would at least ask one of my 16 assistants, could you maybe run over these? I mean, if Jen Loves Reviews can come up with 2 ingredients lists that look side by side and explain it in a 24-minute video, Jaclyn Hill can't ask one of her executive assistants to run the ingredient list to make sure that there's no possible drama about this whatsoever. I ain't buying it. Okay. We also want it to be clear that these formula improvements are out of our collaborators' control. Jaclyn was not made aware of the specific ingredient adjustments to her palette and was told only that we work to improve the performances and payoff. Why? Why wasn't she told of that? Okay, that's bad business practices. So you're now not including the collaborator who signed off on it. So Jaclyn signed off on something that she wasn't aware of? That's on Jaclyn. That's on, she should have known. But this is them again defending Jaclyn, which they don't really ever usually do, but recently they have when it comes up with things like this, because they don't want to lose Jaclyn. This is the thing. We talk so much about Jaclyn not wanting to lose Morphe, and I agree with that. But I also think Morphe doesn't want to lose Jaclyn. Morphe's making a lot of money off of Jaclyn Hill, right? So this whole Jaclyn Cosmetics Morphe speculation, allegedly, that they told her to do Jaclyn Cosmetics because people were here, all that kind of stuff, I think this is this is so beneficial to both of them that they don't want to lose the other person at this point, right? So then it says, And payoff, that's interesting. While it is common in the beauty industry to make formula adjustments and improvements to keep up with industry standards, it is not customary to announce them, okay? The ingredients in our products are always posted on our website. However, we hear our customers' requests for more clarity and promise to work to increase transparency in any formula modifications for the benefit of our customers. It has also come to our attention that a member of our customers, okay, so they don't address this again, so I'm just gonna say this. They never once in this statement, oh, I just lost my damn receipt. Being a drama channel. They never once said, yes, we changed the ingredients. No, we never came out and told anybody. We just assumed you would know it. They just kind of like, it's so ambiguous. And don't tell me these people don't know what they're doing, because this is somebody very skilled at PR that's sitting there and saying, don't you dare write in a written statement any kind of ownership over this whatsoever. You just kind of indirectly put it out there. I mean, I don't see any responsibility taken here, okay? Let's read it again. I have seen several concerns about our original Morphe. Okay, here they say that they see the concerns. We want to set the record straight. They don't ever set the record straight. They go right into, we also want to be clear that these formula ingredients are out of our collaboration's control. So what they're saying is, if we were to make any changes, they're out of Jaclyn's control. Then it goes on to say, Jaclyn was not made aware of the specific ingredient adjustments to her palette. They're just assuming that this is what we're talking about. They don't go in specifically and say, we did change they don't say any of that. So then they go over to Jen Loves Reviews and they say, it has come to our attention that a member of our customer service team shared incorrect information with Jen Loves Reviews. We are using this as an opportunity to confirm that we indeed made formula modifications to Jaclyn's original Morphe palette. This is where they say it, okay? At the end, they slide it in with the Jen Loves Review things. We are using this as an opportunity to confirm that we indeed made formula modifications to Jaclyn's original Morphe palette. We apologize to Jen Loves Reviews and our customers for this miscommunication, and we'll work even harder to ensure our team share accurate information. So basically what you're saying, hold on, we value everyone's feedback and we'll continue to always improve on our customer service experience. I'm going to talk to you about this. We value everybody's feedback and continue to improve our customer service experience. I'm going to share what I think about that in just a second. So basically what you're saying is, you use this opportunity of having Jen Loves Reviews call you out because she didn't feel like it was okay for her to give misinformation to her audience, okay? But if she hadn't, you wouldn't have come out? Ooh, no. Like, if somebody had just like tweeted this out. So anyway, so she said this in the video, right? Now let's go over to the Beauty Guru Reddit, because this is interesting, right? Make sure I'm reading the right one. Okay, Toddy took down our video. Okay, Patrick Starr, they're going on and on about all this kind of stuff. Okay, where is it at? Hold on a second. Here it is. Morphe's response to Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette. So get this, somebody emails them, okay? So I sent Morphe an email about Jaclyn's formula. This was their response. Are you ready for their response? We're so flattered you noticed. Giving Morphe babes killer makeup that won't kill their wallet is always our goal. Sometimes that means looking at products in our lineup and seeing if we can make them even better. We recently optimized the shades in some of our palettes for this very reason. The ingredient changes may vary depending on the palette, but the benefits are the same. Powerfully pigmented, I mean, if they're the same, then why change it? Powerfully pigmented, seriously creamy. I'm so tired of that word creamy, okay? Oh my lord. Powerfully pigmented, seriously creamy, super blendable shades Morphe babes are living for. Thanks for your email, Nicola at Morphe Care Crew. I thought that was so interesting. It's just like very much like, and then people underneath here, they just shred it, right? We're so flattered you noticed. That is so passive aggressive. I mean, God. Oh my God, why are you so obsessed with me? You're like, really pretty, it says. So you agree, you're really pretty. I mean, it is. It's like a bunch of kids running this. Like, what is going on? Who is your customer service, Morphe? And let me tell you, at the end of the day, okay, why none of this matters, okay? Why Jaclyn Hill is sitting there and the last thing that she's tweeted out is her boyfriend's food of the greatest chicken sandwich in the world, which, by the way, I do really like that channel, More Seasoning, I just have to say. I love that channel. I like when Jaclyn's on there. But let me just say this, okay? This is why, bottom line, okay? Jaclyn Hill will never stop working with Morphe. They're never going to take full responsibility accurately, okay? They're not, it's like, this is always going to continue to be a mess, and there will be drama after drama after drama, and I think in all honesty, they've kind of just accepted the fact that, yep, we're going to put out a product, and there's going to be drama, and oh well. And let me tell you why, because at the end of the day, it's about the almighty dollar. And Morphe is making a lot of money off of Jaclyn Hill, and Jaclyn Hill is making a lot of money off of Morphe, and they don't care. They really don't care. At the end of the day, this is about the bottom dollar. Okay? And this is all about consumerism. It is. That statement was a save your ass statement that had been put out last minute because Jen Loves Reviews put this video out. I mean, like, very, very rarely do you ever see that, you know, like, a company come out and address, you know, a makeup YouTuber that way. It was because they knew. It was checkmate. She had them, right? So the whole thing is just whatever for me. But this is the thing, okay? This is how it all plays out with Jaclyn. And I know Jaclyn's going through a lot, and I feel for her. I really, really do. I feel for Jaclyn of what she's going through with her personal stuff, right? But you know, at the end of the day, and I want to say this, like I said this in my last video, I said I feel bad for Jaclyn, and people were like, I'm sick, I still have to get up for work tomorrow, right? This is Jaclyn Hill's job, okay? This is how she puts food on the table. This is how she takes care of her family and pays for her house and things like that. This is her job, okay? You cannot just neglect your job for months and months and months and assume that everything is gonna go okay. This is the point when Jaclyn needs to come out and she needs to make a boss statement. She wants to talk about being a boss and all this kind of stuff. This is the time to come out. Not in an Instagram story, not in a tweet. This is when you need to come out on video and say, I'm addressing this right now. I'm taking back the narrative. I'm taking it back, okay? And owning it. That's what Jaclyn should do. She wants people to respect her. That's what she should do. She should make that boss move. That's what boss people do, okay? They take back the narrative and they explain honestly what's going on and they say this is what it's all about right here. I would really highly respect her if she did that. But you know, like that's not gonna happen because it's just about the money. It's more about that. It's more about Morphe. You know, and it's whatever. I mean, at the end of Jen's video, she says, you know, do I like the palette? Yeah, I like it. Is it as good as the other palette? No, it's not, but it's okay. You know, people are still going to buy the palette. They love Jaclyn Hill. They're still going to put, you know, money in Morphe's pocket, money in Jaclyn's pocket, and she's not going to really suffer a whole lot from it. And I don't think she really, really cares. So, anyway, I don't know. You know, I feel bad that she's going through all this personal stuff. I really do. I wish her the best on that. But it doesn't mean that you just neglect for months on end everything that's going up. And every time some major drama comes up, I mean, you cannot post one day, go check out the best chicken sandwich on my boyfriend's channel, and then 3 days later claim that you couldn't deal with any of this drama because of all this personal stuff that you're going on. And to some degree, when you timeline all this stuff for Jaclyn, a lot of personal issues come up at the time that drama's going on, you know? I mean, that's kind of business 101. I mean, you still have to, you know, like, do business when you don't feel great, when you're sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I know she's got a lot of other stuff going on, and I want her to take care of herself personally so that she can come back and be the best for her audience. But at the same time, then maybe stop and don't do these collabs and don't do these releases. And then you say, yes, this isn't the right time. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.